What is up, everybody? This is Michael Matalavage here with Casual Relief. And guys, tonight is Game 5, Knicks versus Hawks of the postseason. And I know I haven't given a lot of updates on the Knicks. I've been busy, and I'm going to talk about that in another video. That's a subject for another time. But guys, what's happened, man? Like, we went from overshooting our shot by so much, getting the 4th seed, getting home court advantage for these playoffs. MSG was rocking. I can't wait to see it tonight. I'm so jealous of everyone who gets to be there. Oh, you guys are figuring, I gotta get tickets to somehow. I can't believe I didn't get tickets, but it just feels like it's all falling apart. And it'd be one thing to come into this series and get outplayed and lose. It just feels like this identity of this team is gone. And that's what I think nobody saw coming. I think everybody thought if we were going to lose this series badly, the defense was going to be pretty good, but Trae Young was just going to overpower. And we just weren't going to be able to keep up offensively, and our threes wouldn't fall enough. Which I guess is like partially right for where we are, but really it's the fact that we just defensively have just seemed to not been able to hold our own. We really have trouble not only shutting down Trae Young, but just shutting down the Hawks offense. It seems like they get easy buckets very often, whereas in the regular season, we were making them work. Their second or third option was a work to get to. Now it feels like they're ready to go right to it. I guess they game plan better for us this time, but really I think it's just the fact that the Knicks thought they were going to be able to get 10 seconds into the shot clock and have the Hawks worried. The Hawks came prepared for this. They knew that we were going to make them really slow down a little bit, get to that third option. So what do they do? They planned for it, and they've executed extremely well. And the Knicks need to realize that it's going to take full shot clock, possession time defense lockdown in order to win this series. I mean, do they really have a great chance? I don't think so. But it's the fact that we don't see that fight what we saw all season. I mean, Julius Randle has disappeared, and RJ Barrett hasn't been there. And I mean, except for D Rose, it's really been a lackluster performance on all aspects, except for, and I'll give Taj Gibson plus 37 the other night. The thing, though, I can't stress enough is that if we're going to go out in this series at any point, like, don't let it be a whimper. Be tough. Make them scared of us. Like, I want Atlanta nervous. I would love to come back and win tonight's game and have Atlanta really nervous, either in the next 2 games. Even if we lose, just show that toughness that the Knicks did. It wasn't just a play. It wasn't just playing just to get to the playoffs, that they were playing to show everybody what's up, because we've been disrespected for so long. And I think you saw a lot of that come to a culmination in game 2 when they won. And you saw the celebration, and you saw everyone get excited, and everyone was really pumped up. And I just really hope that didn't lose our motivation there, that we didn't get the one win and everybody was like, man, we finally, after 8 years, we got a playoff win. Phew. Okay. Now, like, deep breath. Like, no, like, now's the time to buckle down and keep pushing. It looks like we've really rested. And I'll give, like, Obi Toppin a lot of credit. That kid has come alive in this playoff series. I mean, people were calling him a bust halfway through the year, and now through one playoff series where he's gotten, like, okay minutes, the kid looks phenomenal. He's out there blocking shots, running the floor really well, shooting confidently. I think the reduced time of Julius Randle, increased with the faster pace of play for the playoffs, has really helped him. I mean, he's running the floor a lot more with this Hawks team, and also the fact that if he takes a bad shot and misses, he's not going to get pulled right away because Randle's not playing much better. He has a little leeway now, and the confidence is what we've been waiting all year for, and I really love it from him. I don't think he's going to, be really, really good next year, or if he's scoring 20 points or anything like that. But, man, if he continues to run the floor really well, get those alley-oop opportunities, hit a few threes, and play solid defense in the post, man, this kid's going to be really solid. And that's all. I'm just so happy for him. And having that moment of MSG chanting his name, I mean, like, for a young kid who grew up as a Knicks fan, who grew up as one of us, wearing the same jerseys and celebrating the same things, it's just, oh, what an incredible moment. That warms my heart. But when you're looking at the series, it's like, what do we really want at this point? It's 3-1. I think to really want them to win this series is pretty unrealistic, if we're just going to be honest. I'm not going to set myself up for that because they haven't shown me that they deserving of me believing in that. They just haven't. They haven't shown up. Now, tonight's game is a huge game because, man, if they hang around, they get back in it. It's just like, don't let this Knicks team hang around. That's all I'm going to think. So tonight's going to be really important. But like I said, I don't want this to end. But if it does end with like a fight, like end in a battle. Make it so like you're like, man, Atlanta got lucky that the Knicks slept the first 3 games because, like, we saw what they did in Game 5 and they barely squeaked it out. Or like, I just want something. Don't let it just be like, man, Trae Young just wiped the floor with the Knicks and what a joke. Knicks are clowns again. Like I know it's not the case, but that's what the media is going to say. I mean, if you don't want the proof, go look at what the Knicks did when the Knicks headlines when on ESPN when they beat the Pelicans, and all it is Zion might want to go to MSG in 5 years, or it's just one thing after another. It's just they continue to get clowned on over and over and over and over again. So it's just like, don't give them that ammunition, man. Like, don't buy into it. Prove to everyone that what we know, that this team is tough and that they're gonna fight. And that's all I want from this team. I think that's all the fans want is fight. Just go out there and fight. We love when we punk these players, like watching freaking Reggie Bullock push players to the ground, and we got physical play, and we're throwing bodies around, and we're getting in guys' heads. Like, that's what we want. We live for that. We thrive. That's when New York is its best basketball. And I think that's what they got to get back into tonight. They need to get in that. They got to get the MSG crowd into it. They got to get these guys out of their game. And for the love of God, attack Trae Young on the defensive side. Like, if RJ Barrett has gone one-on-one with Trae Young, throw the ball to RJ Barrett, tell him to go post up or go pick and roll, and go to town. I mean, for the love of God, attack Trae Young. He's horrible defensively. He has shown it. He's shying away from the ball, looking to actively switch away from the ball. Attack him. He can't hold up with us. Quickly give me one-on-one quickly and Trae Young any day, and I will happily watch quickly break an ankle. Please attack Trae Young defensively. Get the kid in foul trouble. He's been on the floor way too much for the Hawks, and we have done nothing about it. Offensively, we need to attack and take away their strength like we do defensively. That's really what this comes down to. I think tonight it's it, guys. It's do or die. It really is. But if they win tonight, and it's tough, it's a tough game where they fight and they hear what Clint Capella said and they take over the middle of that paint and they hold it and it's all theirs. Man, don't let the Knicks hang around. That's all I'm gonna say is don't let the Knicks hang around. If you're the Hawks, you gotta put them away tonight. But man, I don't know, because I'm getting fired up about it, but I haven't seen the Knicks get fired up about it, and that's what worries me. Do they get fired up tonight? We haven't seen the Knicks play to their potential, and I think that's honestly what Knicks fans are excited for. We haven't seen the Knicks play to their potential. Their stars haven't played up to their potential. All it takes is one game to wake them up, and it's a whole new series. So tonight could be the night, Knicks fans. I really hope so. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell so you don't miss any more videos. And as always, I am Michael Matalavage. This is Casual Relief, and thank you guys so much for watching.